guys. Happy Thursday. Yay. I've got a lot of items today. I am inside because we might get some rain. So I just decided to come inside so I don't get rained on. And the storms that we've been having here lately are just crazy. So that is why I'm inside. Can wait for people to get their notifications. And I shall get started. Do have a lot of items. I did like these candlesticks. They may be my first item. I want to do my items that are right here next to me so I don't forget them. And then I'll probably come around the table. And I do have some items on the floor. Okay, let me break this down. I can move some things out of the way. Lots of glass. Okay, let's see. And today is the 25th. Wow. July is just flying by. So we're almost halfway through summer. Crazy. Hope everybody's having a great summer so far. I'm having an amazing summer. The weather is just beautiful. And of course, I just love being here at the lake. Waking up, and I can ride my golf cart over and see my grandson anytime I want. And my son, my daughter-in-law. Can't forget them. Can't forget them. And he's getting so big, he's going to be 2 in September. Yeah, those candles do look pretty, don't they? They are absolutely gorgeous. They kind of set the mood with everything, I think. And they are a lead crystal. Very heavy. Got my tape measure. I always forget or I can't find it. Put that away. I'm going to turn my phone down. And I know that there's going to be lots of sales. So if you guys are coming in later and you're rewatching this and you see anything in the sale today, just email me. Here's my email. And I will let you know if it's still available. I believe that everybody knows the rules. And if you guys are new to me, new subscribers, I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please come and subscribe. I'm working on a goal to get to 500. I do have my birdie up here too. She's right there. Her name is Dixie. And I have my cockatiels in front of me. I couldn't fit them both in the video, so maybe the next time I'll pull my I'll move that light and put my cockatiels there with her. Hi guys. You guys gonna be quiet now? They were just singing up a storm a little while ago. Yes, I know that there's going to be a lot of sales today. So if you're rewatching, just email me, okay? Okay. And I'm going to check my phone. Turn my volume down. That's what I want to do is I wanted to put in, because I don't like those people that come in, I forget what they're called, those rude people. So I put it in subscriber mode. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't want to be in the middle of the sale and having problem with somebody. Let's see. Nope, I can't find it. Maybe the next time I will figure that out. Okay. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. Okay, it doesn't look as dark as I'm thinking it looks. So that's good. So I am going to get started. I'm actually going to start with my candles that are right here. They are lead crystal, and I'm going to pick up one, and I'm going to blow out the candle so nothing happens. But aren't they just beautiful? So I do have another set of these candles that I will be sending if you wanted to buy these candlesticks. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I love the swirls of the candles. But I believe if you put red in there, I mean, look at the color of the planter that's behind here. Imagine any color candlestick in this beautiful crystal candlesticks. And grab one. And I'm going to blow out the candle. So I already measured these. These are 10 inches tall. And there's nothing wrong with them. Beautiful. And I love the design of them. I'm going to get up close here. And I'm not sure of the maker of these, but they are quite heavy because they're lead crystal and they are 10 inches tall. Okay, and you're going to get both of them. And for both of them, they're going to be $40. Okay, I'm going to put that in. I do put my price up there. I try to remember. So you're going to get both of them for $40, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to light this candle and put it back to set the mood for my sale. And I do have a Mexican flower planter back there. I love that Mexican flower planter. And then the flowers that are in there, they're jasmine flowers that are in there. I believe they're jasmine. Let me just write that down. $40 for the candlesticks. I can just see them at daily on your daily table or your fireplace, wherever you would like to put them. Okay. I'm going to move on to my next one. My next one is going to be $20. I'm in a good mood today. Okay, put that up. And it's for this Art Mark doll. Now she does have some like dirt and stuff on her face, and I'm pretty sure that you could probably clean that up with maybe a wipey that has maybe like a cleaning solution in it. So I just wanted to point out that there is some dirt on her face, but look at her beautiful dress. It is all pretty pink lace with gold on it, and there's nothing wrong with any of her clothing. It is in really, really good condition. Besides her face, I'm not sure what happened to her face, but it does say Art Mark. So here is her face, and look at her hat. It's blue. She's got a purple bow in her hat here, and look at her hair in the back. It is all perfect. It's not snagged or anything. She does have a necklace on and earrings. And then here also there's the back of the Art Mark thing there. And I'm going to give her a measure. She's just so cool. Look at her earrings. She's got little pearl earrings on. She's got like hot pink lipstick on. And I'm going to give her a measure. And let me show you her legs. Oh, sorry, I got an itchy nose. See here, her legs are under here. She's standing like on this little plastic thing here. And then here are her legs. Looks like she's got like little ballerina shoes on. Okay. And I think it does have like a wiring. Oh yeah, it does have she's got like a hoop wire underneath it. Very cool. I believe my mom had a blue one of these. Yep. She always had it by her jewelry box. Probably to keep guard. Keep guard for jewelry. Let's see how tall she stands with her hat. With her hat. Let's straighten this out. With her hat on, she stands about almost 22 inches. Almost 22 inches. And there's nothing wrong with her, like her fingers. I believe it's all kind of like a, see, it's all posable, her arms. She does have a little handkerchief in her hand. And her necklace. But her dress is a beautiful, beautiful, hot pink. And her eyes, wow. And then she does have like a little braid that goes around the side of her head here. Okay. And she was going to be 20. Really different. That's the first time I've actually seen one since I was little. It's one of those dolls. It's like, oh, I got to get that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to, like I said, I'm going to start with this side of the table and go around this way. My next piece is a piece of Francoma. And this is beautiful. This is going to be $34. It is a beautiful planter. It is green and browns. I actually did bring a flashlight in here with me because I just want to make sure I wasn't too dark. But what did I just do? There it is right here. So that you guys can see the coloring of it. Why did it just do that? Of course, I just charged it up and it just turns off. Figures. But this, I'm going to give this planter a quick measurement. It stands 5.5 inches tall, and the opening also is 5.5 inches tall, and is a beautiful Francoma planter. Look at the pretty green. It's green and like a caramel brown, and then here's the inside. And this is going to start at $30. I'm sorry. Did I say 34? Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm going to put 30 up there because I said that, right? Okay, get in there. Okay. Well, there you go. I just lowered the price. Now it's $30. It is $30, and it does say Francoma on the bottom here. Maybe you can see how soft. It kind of looks like a caramel. And I love this green glaze on it. I can see succulents in here, or maybe a string of pearls down the side. And there's nothing wrong with it. So this Francoma planter is going to be $30. Very pretty green. Hope that you guys can see how pretty this green is. Does anybody own Francoma pottery? Very pretty. I'm going to put it by my head too, so that we can get a size reference of it right here. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for coming in. And I love this. I just love this color of this green. It's so pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and I'm going to move on to my next one. My next one is going to be $25. And it is for this really pretty made in Japan teapot. I love this teapot. I love the colors of it, and then plus it has these birds on it. And this was going to start at $25. Look at these. I'm going to get up close so you can see the birds and all the beautiful colors of the flowers. And there's nothing wrong with it. And then here is the back, also with more flowers on it. And then here is the spout. And I love the rattan handle. And I love how it's shaped like this, so that when you're pouring it, it's not like a total square on the top. And then I'll show you the lid. Nothing wrong with it. It does have a little hole there for the water pressure there. Thanks, Bonnie. And then here is the inside. It's in perfect condition. And then on the bottom it does say, I think it's a Kwangsi, made in Japan. Here's the sticker there. I just love the colors of this. It's kind of like orangey, rusty colors, and the blue, and those beautiful birds. So this piece, I'm going to give this one a measurement. I'm going to tell you how tall it is with the handle up. With the handle up, it is 8 inches, and from spout to edge is 8 inches. So this one is going to be $25, and it is 8 inches. Very pretty flowers on there. Love the detailing of them. And there's a lot of gold detailing also, like up here in the around the handle here. There's gold detailing. I'm going to show you the top here. Okay. If you guys wanted to think about this beautiful teapot, very pretty. Okay, my next one is going to be 26. How are you today, Bonnie? They're doing good. I have Dixie right here, and then I have my cockatiels in front of me. They're doing good. They're kind of like chit-chatting to each other. This one does have a little tiny chips on it, but I'm going to show it to you. Now, this is a left-in piece, and it's a beautiful left-in. Oh, great! It's it's either cookie jar or a biscuit jar, but look at how this. You can see how the rose kind of sticks out. Yeah, can you? They're chit-chatting. And I'm going to set it down to show you all the detailings of it. Now look at the top here. It's got like a little rosette on the top there. And you can see what I'm talking about. They kind of stick out a little bit here. And there's no chips on this part. There is chippies. There's very tiny chippies. They are right here. They're right here, as you can see right there. I love this. And then on the handles, they have little leaves on them. And there's also a rose in the back. And I'm going to show you the stamp that does say made in Japan. And this one is a left-in piece. It is hand painted. And then here's the inside. I don't believe there's any ships on the inside. Let me check. Nope. I'm going to give you a quick measurement of it. This just is so shabby chic to me. I've already lost my tape measurement. I've only, here. Oh, can't find it yet. Oh my gosh. I am horrible at keeping it. Here it is. It's by my foot. I'm going to keep it around my neck so I don't lose it. Okay. From handle to handle, it is 8 inches. And with the lid on, it stands 7 inches. This one was going to be $26. If there's any interest in the beautiful rose left-in piece. I love how you can see there's so much detail in the rose. Okay. And I will go on to my next one. Isn't that pretty, Bonnie? Love it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to I'm going to actually leave the 26 up there because my next one also is 26. And this is this beautiful carafe. It is made in Italy. Look at this beautiful green. And there are stickers on here. Maybe you can see one. Where is it? Actually, it's right here. Here's one that does say made in Italy right there. I'm going to get close so you can read it. Made in Italy. And I love the, here's the top here. It's just made out of like a raffia. And then this part here in the bottom, this is covered so that you can put ice in here. So you fill it up with ice, and then when you pour it out, you have a cold wine or sangria. And it's pretty large. It is pretty large. Let me measure it. I'm going to measure it without the raffia. 13 inches tall by Well, with a spout, it is probably about almost 7.5 inches wide. Let me measure the base. The base is pretty big. It is almost 6 inches on the base. Okay, this one was going to be $26. There's nothing wrong with it. And then here's the spout. I love the shape of the spout. I have no idea how they pull this out like this. Oh, and let me show you the top too. There's no chips on the top either. I think this is a really cool bar item. So here's the top. Okay. Really, really cool bar item. And I love the orange on here too. With the raffia. Just so cool. Okay. Now put this down to the side. If you guys are watching later, just email me if you're seeing anything in the sale today, okay? I'm going to put this around my neck so I don't lose it. Let's see. I'm going to move on to a beautiful candy dish. Now, I just found out that this is Tiffin glass. I did not know that. Hi, Mary. How are you? Yeah, I just found out this is Tiffin glass, and it is so pretty. I was going to bump up the price because it is Tiffin glass, but I'm just going to leave it as it was, and it is going to be $18. Put that up. Okay, and I'm going to show you this beautiful Tiffin glass. I actually believe this is my first piece of Tiffin glass because I didn't know what it was. And this blue is just so pretty. Going very careful. I do have a lot of glass out here today. Look at this beautiful blue. I'm going to give you a measurement of it. I'm going to set it down so I can get up close and you can see it. This blue, it doesn't glow. I already tried black light on it. But look, you can feel the texture on the outside of it. And then here's the top. Nothing wrong with it. There's no chips on it either. And then here's the bottom. And this was going to start at 18 if there's any interest in it. There's no chips in here. I know, Bonnie, it is so pretty. And I love that you can feel it. And then here's the bottom. Yes, I found out that it is Tiffin glass. And it looks like a UFO, doesn't it? And I'm going to give it a quick measure. I'm going to put it by my head. Very pretty blue. That piece on top looks like a piece of eye candy. Put it on there straight there. Okay. Very pretty. And it stands 8 inches. And the opening is from edge to edge 6.5 inches. Very pretty. Love the texture of it and the shape. Yeah, see, it doesn't have any glow. I thought for sure it was going to have glow, but it doesn't. No glow. I do have a couple, maybe 3 or 4 blue items today. If there's any interest in this one, it's going to be $18, and it is Tiffin glass. I love the this handle right here. Looks like a little piece of candy right there. And I love the shape of the top of it here. Okay. And I will go on to my next item. And if you guys are seeing anything in the sale, just email me. And I'm going to put my email back up there on the screen. It is cricketlovesbunny@yahoo.com. I do know that there's a lot of sales going into today and through the night. Okay. And I'm going to set this to the side. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that color. Reminds me of Mexico. Okay. This bird. This bird is going to be $9. I've had this bird for a long time. I believe I bought it from another reseller. I do have my own collection of birds. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. It does seem like it have a little chip right there. And it does have a sticker on it, which is right here. But I can't remember who made it, though. but it's kind of like yellow and green. And I'm going to give it a measure. I like the yellow on his chest and his wings. And this bird stands 7.5 inches tall. I always put birds by my plants. I don't know why. By my flowers, by my plants. I'm not sure of the maker. There is a sticker there, but it is rubbed off. So I'm not sure who made it. Probably a Japan piece. Not sure. And he is going to be $9. Actually, it looks like almost the same size as my cocktail in the cage in front of me. Hi, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Okay, and I'm going to put him to the side. And I'm going to move on to a piece of Fenton. I'm going to check the handle on this because I can't remember if the handle had any glow to it. No. I don't see any kind of glow to it. But my next piece of Fenton is going to be 24. I'm putting that up. And it is a cranberry dish here. Look how pretty this pink is. It is cranberry. It is Fenton. And there's nothing wrong with it. Look at all the opalescent on here that goes all the way up to the top. And it does have a bamboo handle. I love how they did this. They just like gave it a little crimp. And nothing wrong with it. Look at all the beautiful ruffles. Please excuse my nails. I've been doing yard work and planting and flowers. I actually have pumpkins growing. Pumpkins and Hubbard squash. I love Hubbard squash. Isn't this so pretty? So pretty. Let me give it a measurement. And let's see. The basket itself is 8 inches and it stands 8 inches. I'm going to put it on my head here. I love how the cranberry goes right up to the opalescent. Beautiful. Okay. And I will let you guys think about that. I appreciate you guys coming in. And I will put this one to the side if you guys want to think about it. I think I would put like all my chapsticks in there or something. I love how there's pink hobnails and then the opalescent ones up on the top. I just love opalescent glass. It's like candy to me. Okay, I do have another piece of Frank Coma. I love this bowl. Does anybody have any Frank Coma? Actually, I'm going to leave that 24 up there because this actually was going to be $24. So my next item is going to start at $24. It is this beautiful Frank Coma bowl. It is green and like the caramel colors in here. Really pretty green. And it does say Frank Coma on the bottom. It is a 201. And I love the shape of the handles here. Here is the inside. This green is just so pretty. This green is like in right now. This green. It's kind of almost like a celadon green to me. As we know, it's all done in a red clay here. Pottery. And I will measure it. From handle to handle, it is 10 inches. And it stands almost 3.5 inches tall. And I'm going to put it on my head. Kind of like has an Art Deco design to it to me. With these handles. I can see corn in here. Corn. I love corn. I tell you what, I believe it was last year I sent Sabrina some corn from our local farm here that is just everybody has to get. It's called BJ's Corn. Well, that's the name of the farm. And it is just amazing. Corn. I think we have it every night here at the lake. If there's no interest in the Frank Coma bowl, I will pass. Very, very pretty green. Love it. Okay, my next one is going to actually be 26. I am lowering the prices on a lot of my items today. And I believe I had this one at 34 the last time. Now there are 7 of these bowls all together. And I believe this is either a nut dish, a fruit dish, but look at the reticulation on here and all the beautiful gold detailing in there to the roses. And I can't believe that none of this ever got broken. It does say Germany on the bottom right there in blue. And it's pretty large. I'm going to measure it for you. Now this is the first bowl, and then there are the 6 smaller bowls to go with it. They're just so stinking cute. So here are the 6 of them, and there's nothing wrong with them. So you're going to get all 7 bowls for $26. Look at the detailing in there. And they're all also stamped Germany on the bottom. I just love all these roses. So there are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the large 7 bowl. And I'm going to give them a quick measure. So you're going to get all 7 of them. It is 5 inches. From handle to handle is 5 inches. And the next one is the big one. Is 12.5 inches. And it stands about 2.5 inches tall. Isn't this so gorgeous? I can see raspberries, blueberries, any kind of berries in here. Okay, and you're going to get all 7 of them. Like little mini me's are just so sticky cute. And I just love all the gold detailing on them. Okay, if you want to think about these beautiful set, it kind of reminds me of like a really bone china to me. Stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And they are in perfect condition. Carefully. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to the next one's going to be $14. And it's another piece of Frank Coma. And this one is kind of like blue and green. It is a cornucopia. Show you the stamp on the bottom. This one is Frank Coma 56. Here's the top. It's more blue than green to me. And I love the looks like a wave splash right here. Yeah, I love Frank Coma pottery. Is I know what the big thing is about because it is simply amazing. The quality of it. And it stands 7 inches and the opening is 4 inches. I'm not sure, Bonnie. I know there's a lot of other sales going on, Bonnie. There's a lot of sales going on today. And this one is going to be $14. I love the swirl to the cornucopia itself. Okay. Trying to show you the inside there. There we go. Let me give it a measurement too. Or did I just measure? I can't remember. I think I did. I think I need Prevision. Yes, it did stand 7 inches. I think I need Prevision. I just thought this was really cool. I could see this at fall time with maybe some sunflowers in there or some fall flowers in here. So pretty. Now put that one to the side. And I'm going to lower the price of my next item. It is Murano. And I'm going to say it's going to be $25. That is my bottom price for this piece. And it is so pretty. It is blue. And it has lots of bubbles in it. Now this is a Murano ice bucket. And I believe these are from the 50s. And look at the little handles on here. Look at all the bubbles in there. And there's nothing wrong with it. And I love the blue detailing stripes that go down the side. And here's the bottom. And it is a pretty thick glass. I'm going to give it a measure. I love this blue. Making sure. Sometimes I forget to check. But no, that does not glow. Beautiful blue. And it stands 5 inches by 5 inches. Beautiful blue. I'm going to put it on my head. It is an Italian ice bucket. Probably like for their wines or sangrias. Their yummy wines. Here's the inside of it. Nothing wrong with it. And I love all these bubbles in here. So those really cool handles. Look at that. More bubbles here. Okay. That one was going to be $25. Put that down. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Okay, I'm going to do my next item. It is going to start at $14. And it's for this blue, what is this called? It's a light. It's a candle. Like a little hurricane lamp. But it's real pretty blue. It's never been used because the wick is not been lit. But there is some chippies. And I think there's chippies in here because of them hitting the edge right here, the sharp part right here. So just wanted there's like a little bit of flea bites that are going all the way around it. But look at this beautiful blue. There's no chips on the top. I'm going to show you the bottom. And I do have oil outside too because I have a lot of my lamps outside at the camp here. So you just fill this up with oil. And then here is the thing that regulates the flame. Just a really cute little tiny mini blue hurricane lamp. And it actually does say made in Hong Kong on the bottom. And I'm going to give you a measurement. I bet you've been busy. I see that you've been busy. I've been since I've been here at camp, I haven't really watched anybody except, joining my family and enjoying the lake. It is 8 inches tall. And it does have like little bubbles in it. Here's a big bubble right here by my finger. And more bubbles right there. They're in the glass. I just thought that was really pretty neat. And I love this blue. This was going to be $14. If you guys want to think about that one. And I'm going to take a sip of my water. Put this over here carefully. I know, Sabrina. I wish you were too. I miss you. Where'd I put my water at? Here it is. Yeah, it's just been gorgeous. Besides a little bit of rain, some storms. We did have a crazy storm, but okay, my salt and pepper shakers, I'm gonna say they're gonna start at 16. They're Francoma. I am having a great time. I just love I can just get on my golf cart and go across the lake and see Landon and Kyler and Sam. He's gonna be 2 and he's just all over the place. So these are blue. They're like a robin's egg blue. And I didn't know you put the salt and pepper right through there. And they are Francoma. Here are the bottoms of them. So they are blue and kind of like a grayish, brownish color. And I will give them a measure. They stand 3 inches. 3 inches. Let me get those. There we go. Frank Coma. Really neat, aren't they? How they had the salt and pepper going. I mean, the holes on the outside there. Okay, if you guys want to think about those. Frank Coma. Okay, put those down. I do have a real pretty, I know they are. I have 2 sugar dishes. I'm gonna do one at a time. I did look this up and I could not believe the price of these on eBay. But I'm gonna say this one's gonna be $14. It's a very pretty, it's kind of like a little princess sugar dish. Now this does say Grace's. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom. So it's a very pretty pink with gold detailing all the way around it. I'm going to set it down so I can show you the top. Look at the top here. There's nothing wrong with it. And it is bone china. And I never used it. I just always used it for decoration. I got this years ago. But now I guess the prices of things have just gone up. And here's a stamp on the bottom where it does say Grace Teaware on the bottom. I'm going to give it a measure. It does have a lot of gold detailing. And pink's my favorite color, and I just love these handles. Very pretty sugar dish. Let me give it a measure. From handle to handle, it is 7 inches, and it stands 4.5 inches tall. No, Sabrina. Nope, not today. You guys wanted to think about that? I love it. Okay, and then my next one, I'm going to say this one's going to be $12. And this one's neat because I've always had this one also, and I just love the colors of it. See, now the lid looks different from the bottom. So it's like a dark purple up there with all the different colored flowers on there. And then around the edge, it has all these birds. And this one was going to be $12. And I just love the color of it. And this one does say Stitch Coal on the bottom. And this one also is bone china. And here's the top and the lid. And there's no chips on it. You can hear that is a nice bone china. I love the print on here. And of course, because the top looks so different from the side. I know, I love it. I love both of them. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side. And I do have a piece of Czechoslovakian glass. This one is going to be $26. Hoping it's not going to rain. It's very pretty blue, green. This green is so pretty. And look at all the coloring on the bottom there. It's kind of like a rusty red, blues, and blacks. And I love the shape of this face. And it is embossed on the bottom. Czechoslovakia on the bottom here. It's going to be hard to see. I'm trying to angle it so you can see it. There you go. Czechoslovakia right there. I'm going to give it a measure. Very pretty. Love that green. And this was going to be $26. And it is 8 inches, and the opening is 3.5 inches. Very different. Of course, I love all the colors on the bottom. I don't know how they did this. I don't know how they do stuff like this. Just so pretty. Very, very mid-century, that is for sure. With all the those colors like dripping in there. Okay. And I will move on to my next one. Gorgeous piece. My next one is going to be $14. It is another sugar dish. And this one is Fenton. Now this is the cabbage rose design. And it is amber. And of course it looks like liquid honey here in the sunlight. I'm going to set it down. I'll show you the top. There's no chips in it either. There's cabbage roses all along the top. And even on the lid, on the handle right there, there's little roses inside there. This amber is just gorgeous. And then here it is in the sunlight. I'm going to get close so you can see the roses. And look at the beautiful handle. And here's the bottom. It looks like a flower also on the bottom. And there's also more roses on the back. All the scalloping up on the top. And how Fenton can just set it right inside there. I'm going to give it a measurement. I love the handles. And of course, this color is just stunning. For the handles, it is 5.5 inches wide. And it stands 5.5 inches tall. Me too, Bonnie. I love anything Fenton. Just love these handles. So pretty. Okay, and I'll move on to my next item. I'm going to leave that 14 up there because my next one is going to be 14. And it is for the Frank Coma coffee cup and saucer. Now this one is, I believe it's kind of green. Yeah, this one is green. Kind of like green and gray. And this is going to start at $14. And I'm going to set the saucer down. It's a very chunky Frank Coma coffee cup. It does say Frank Coma on the bottom. And here is the inside. And then here is the chunky handle. It's nice and chunky. With a red pottery there. And then here is the saucer. Really pretty, like dusty blue. And I'll give the cup a measurement. It stands 3 inches, and from handle to edge is 4.5 inches from here to there. Okay. And that Frank coffee cup is going to be $14 if there's any interest in it. Very chunky mug. Of course, I can see marshmallows and whipped cream in there. It's not fall time yet. And also, if anybody's interested in this candlestick here, is absolutely gorgeous. It is lead crystal. Maybe if I put my screen down just a little bit, you can see a little bit better. Maybe right there. There. That's good. Anybody's interested in those candlesticks, they're $40, and they're lead crystal, and they are 10 inches tall. And I tell you, they are stunning, and they are set off any room. Any room. I'm going to move over. Oh, I don't want to look over there yet. I still have things over here. I do that a lot. I'm like, no, I'll start over here. No, I'm going to finish up over here. Actually, I think I am almost finished up. My next one is going to be 26. And it is for another piece of Czechoslovakian glass. This is all hand painted. And this green is just gorgeous. And it's a really pretty candy dish. I'm going to set it down. So somebody hand painted all these little black and white polka dots on here. And the black handle. And there's no chips on it. Just making sure. Here's the top. And you can see that the it's hand painted because you can feel the paint on the top here. And then here is the bottom. More black and little white polka dots there. And this green is just so pretty. Actually, I do see a couple of chips up here on the top. So I wanted to point that out. Nothing major. Just a little couple of chips here. And then here's the bottom. I'm going to give it a measurement. Isn't this green so pretty? And it stands 8 inches. It is 8 inches tall. And I love the shape of it too. It's so different. It's very slender. Kind of atomic looking to me. Okay. You guys wanted to think about that. Very different. I have really 2 beautiful pieces of Czechoslovakian glass. Okay, now I'm going to do this piece before I look over to the other side. I'm going to say this one's going to be $18. It is a Frank Coma gravy boat. Hi, Charlie. Now this one is blue. It's kind of like a robin's egg blue. And it has 2 spouts on it. And it's really cool handle. Lots of gravy in there. So yes, it's a baby blue Frank Coma. I think that's a GS. And there's nothing wrong with it. Some gravy for you. Some gravy for you. And it's pretty large. I'm going to measure it. And it is 8 inches. And it stands 4.5 inches tall. I'm going to put it by my head. I'm sorry. Let me put that up. It is $18. And there's no chips on it either. You can put a lot of gravy in here. It's funny. I just made I was watching Landon the other day, and I ended up making like a Thanksgiving dinner for Kyler and Sam and Landon. Then I made cake, and then I made cookies, and I just thinking of this gravy boat. I made gravy also. So this one is going to be $18 if you guys wanted to think about that one. I'm going to put it back in here. And then I'm going to move over to the other side of the table carefully. Okay. And next is going to be $12. And it is for this piece that was made in Italy. Now, when I first started YouTube, I went and helped a friend of mine, and we cleaned out a nun's house, and she had some amazing pieces. There are still pieces that I'm keeping for myself because they're just stunning. So, thanks, Sabrina. And I'm going to show you the stamp on the back. It is made in Italy. So it is for the holy water. And then here's the back where it does say made in Italy. It is Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. And she did have this hanging up on her wall in her bedroom. I'm going to give it a quick measure. Yeah, I had some amazing pieces from her in her necklace. It is 5 inches by, I'm going to say almost 3 inches wide. I just love this. Look at the detailing of their faces. Okay. And I'm going to put it still for you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. Cool little piece. Congratulations. I'll write you down for that, Sabrina. Welcome. You are welcome. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side. And I'm going to, let's see, I have another piece, really cool piece of barware. And it's going to be $14. Oh, cool. Isn't that weird how things work out like that, Sabrina? Really weird. Now, this is really cool. I just looked this up on eBay. And you're going to get all these glasses, and this spins. And this is I believe this is some kind of walnut wood in here. And it's all chrome. And it says that these are rock glasses. Let's set these down. And so there's 4 glasses that come there. It's a set. there's nothing wrong with them. They're in perfect condition. I'm not sure of the maker of them. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's just a press mark. And that one, let me check another one. Ugh. Excuse me, guys. I didn't have coffee today. I should have had coffee. Huh. But I just thought this was a really cool bar piece. So there's 4 glasses, and this spins. And I love the handle. And it is all chrome. And here's the bottom. And I'm going to give it a quick measurement. I love that it spins. Maybe you can say, one drink's different drink in each one and serve them up like that. Very mid-century. That is for sure. Yep. And I'm going to, I'll take the glasses out. And I'll give one quick measure. See, now the glass, this part of the glass sits right in that hole. And there's nothing wrong with them. Okay. I'm going to get all 4 of them. The whole set. $14. Okay, it is 3.5 inches tall by 3 inches. The opening. Cheers. Okay, if you want to think about that cool bar set with all these glasses, and this glass part just spins all the way around. These were probably in the bar when I was little, from my parents, from the 60s and 70s. I'm not sure the age of this is either. But the chrome's in really, really great shape. So let's see. I'm going to move on to this jewelry box. And it's going to be $24. Now this is a Gottinger jewelry box. When I got it, it was totally black. I mean, because it does have a silver, does have a silver overlay on it. But as you can see, because of its age, that some of the silver overlay is coming off. But it was just so tarnished that you couldn't even see the roses or anything. Couldn't even make it out. But look, I cleaned it all up. I love the design on it. It's pretty large. And then here's the bottom. It does say Gottinger here on the bottom. And like I said, the top does have a lot of the silver. Let me put that up. It is $24. A lot of the silver is coming off. But, it's age. That is age. I'm going to show you the inside. It's pretty large. It does have a lot of compartments. It does have like a cranberry velvet on the inside here. With 3 compartments there. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. It's pretty heavy. And it is 9.5 inches by 7. And it stands 3 inches tall. And then here it is by my head. Like I said, it is pretty large. I'll show you the opening again one more time. And it does say Gottinger on the bottom. The only silver, I'm thinking a lot of the silver is coming off on the top because maybe it was in direct sun, because none of it at all around the side it's perfect all the way around. And it was so tarnished. And I shined it right up. And then here's the back. Like I said, I think it was in direct sunlight. I just think it's beautiful. I love the detailing of the roses. I just love roses on jewelry boxes. I don't know why, but because I'm a girl, I guess. Okay, I'm going to set that down if you guys want to think about that one. And I'm going to move on to this beautiful vase. And it's going to be $28. It is Northwood. Great for your summer flowers. Now this one is, I believe it is a amethyst. Yeah, it is a dark amethyst color here. And it has a beautiful sheen all the way around it. For some reason, I could just see pussy willows in here for some reason. I think it's just because of the age of this. So you can see like golds and greens and blues and yellows. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. Beautiful piece of Northwood. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom too. There's a stamp right here. The end is for Northwood right there. There you go. I'm going to give it a measure. And like I said, it is a dark amethyst color glass. And this vase stands almost 12.5 inches tall. This one was going to be $28. So yeah, that's a pretty tall vase. I'm going to put it by my head. Kind of see if you can see any amethyst in there. It's going to be hard. Maybe if I put it like this towards the light. It's just such a dark color. It's hard to see. But I think the amethyst helps make the sheen like pop on it. Okay. If you guys want to think about that, I'm going to put my email back up again. It is cricketlovesbunny@yahoo.com. You just email me and I'll let you know if it's still available, okay? Okay, my next piece is a piece of Fenton. And it is going to start at 22. Put that up. And I got to move these pieces out of the way. Sorry, you guys. You got to move over just for a second. For a quick second. And it's for this beautiful dish. And there's nothing wrong with it. And it's going to be $22. And look at all the hobnailing on here. Nothing wrong with it. And I love how the lid sits right into here. It does have 4 feet. And I'm going to measure it. It is 7 inches wide. I'm going to give you a height of it. It stands 5 inches tall. And I love the work of Fenton. I love how they did do this like rippling up here, ruffles, and all the hobnailing. Look at even the handle right here. Okay, and I'm going to put it by my head. You can use this as a jewelry box, whatever you would like to put into it. So pretty. Okay, and I will set this one to the side. If you guys wanted to think about it. And that one was for $22. And my next one is going to be $12. It's a piece of Tiara blue glass. And it's for this real pretty bowl. Let me put that up as $12. And on this bowl, it has the birds, and they have strawberries in the center here. I believe that these are maybe doves. And this is Tiara glass. And then here is the bottom. And then on the other side, it also has the birds also. More birds there. It's a real pretty oval dish. There's no chips on it. And look at the design just like up on the top here. This blue is so pretty. Reminds me of the, it's actually a different shade of blue than the other Tiffin glass one I had earlier, that candy dish. That candy dish is just so gorgeous. Okay, this dish is 8.5 by 4.5. This one is going to be $12 if there's any interest in it. It is Tiara glass. And look at the beautiful birds on there. And it does have strawberries. And here's the design here. Okay? You guys want to think about this really pretty dish. Okay, and I'll put this to the side. Now I'm going to move on to some of my items. I have one more item here, and then I'm going to go to the items on the floor. My next is going to start at 36. I love this piece. This one is my favorite of my sale today. I'm just moving things. My glass. It's a glass. It is just for this beautiful tray. It's getting hot in here. Whew. Look at this beautiful tray. It is Bavaria. Now you can either put your vintage perfume bottles on here. You can actually put this in your bar, and you can put your vintage glasses on here. This is absolutely stunning. Like I said, this is my favorite item of the sale today. Look at the colors of the flowers. They're like a pinky purple with a green. And it does say Bavaria, and I can't read I think it says hitter tight on the top here. I'm going to show you the stamp. Get up close so that you can see it. Okay. And it is like I think it's like a bone china to me. I'm trying to get this around this big platter here. But look at these beautiful flowers. And then there's gold trim that goes all the way around the edge here. I love the shape of it. It's pretty large. And I just love the color of the flowers. Flash it over here. And it is stunning. Not sure what kind of flowers they are. It is 14 by 10. 14 by 10. Isn't this gorgeous? I love it. And I'm going to set this to the side if you guys want to think about it. Beautiful piece of I'm going to say it's pottery or bone china. It's a nice white. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side if you guys want to think about that. And I'm going to go on to, I do have another piece of Northwood. This one is going to be $24. Now this one, you can tell by the age, you might not be able to see it, but the clear glass has turned lavender on the bottom. Let me put that up. It is $24, and it's Northwood. It does have a beautiful carnival sheen up here on the top, and it is turning lavender down to the bottom here, and you can see it slightly how lavender it is. Look at this vase. I love this because you can put like heavier flowers in here. That's why the opening is so large. Maybe hydrangeas or peonies in there. So pretty. And this one stands 9 inches and the opening is 6 inches. And this one's going to be $24. I think it's so neat how it's turning lavender on the bottom because of its age. Some older glass, if it's left out in the sun, it just starts turning purple. Okay, if you guys want to think about that beautiful vase. Beautiful for your summer flowers. Very pretty. Very pretty. I'm going to set this one to the side. Then I'm going to show you guys this piece of uranium. I believe I had it up to $60, and it's going to be $30 because there is a crack in it. I did test it for water. It is fine. It does not leak. And I'm going to show you now I believe this is Hazel Atlas. And I'm going to turn my light on here. Let me put that up on the screen. So it is for this Hazel Atlas pitcher. But what I think happened is it toppled over, and you can see there's a crack right there. Can't feel it. It is on the inside of the glass, and it doesn't leak. There's no chips on it. No, I think this is Anchor Hocking, not Hazel Atlas. Yeah, it is Anchor Hocking. And I'm going to give you a measurement. And then I'm going to show you how this thing glows like a light bulb. It stands 8 inches. And from handle to spout, it is 7 inches. Like I said, there is a crack in there. And I didn't even know it when I got it, but it doesn't so like you're gonna display this in your uranium collection. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at this handle. And there's no chips on it. And also you can still use it. It doesn't leak or anything. I already tested it. And then here is the glow. It does, of course, if it was dark out, we could see all the glow, but it does have a very nice glow to it. And for $30, I think that is a steal of a deal. And I love all the ribbing that goes down to the bottom there. Let me show you the bottom. Okay. Nice glow even in the afternoon. Okay, if you guys wanted to email me about it later, like I said, I know there's lots of sales today. Okay, and I'll set this to the side. I think it just glows all on its own. And there's nothing else wrong with it either. There's no even flea bites on the top. Really pretty, good quality piece of Anchor Hocking. Okay, my next piece is a lot. I got a couple more pieces of Frank Coma. This is going to be 26. This is I love this piece of Frank Coma because of the color, and it is a double serving tray. Beautiful greens, kind of looks like a celadon green. It is Frank Coma. Does have the dividers in here, and look at the handles on here. And then here's the bottom. This is the red pottery. Show you this side. I'm going to go around to the side. And here are the handles. Very pretty green with like the chocolatey brown caramel color in there. I'm going to give it a measurement. You know what? I just noticed there was a little chippy right here. Little chippy there. So I wanted to point that out. Look at this beautiful green. I would absolutely not stick this in the dishwasher. I'd hand wash it. Absolutely hand wash it. And it's pretty large. It is 15.5 inches wide and 7 inches in length. It's 15.5 inches long. Okay. I can see, different food, maybe candy. Also, you can put your jewelry in there if you'd like to. Whatever you'd like to do. Beautiful piece. A Frank Coma. I think these were made in the 30s, right? I believe. I mean 50s, not the 30s. Okay. You guys wanted to think about that. Very pretty green. Okay, I'm going to move on to, I have this piece here. I did look it up, but when I looked it up, they didn't know what it was either. So, and this one's going to be $12. And it's for this beautiful little blue dish. I don't believe it glows. Let me put a light on here. Nope. I don't see. Nope, I don't see any glow. But it is. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. So I was right then, 30s, huh? So look at, there's like a basket weave that goes all, and you can feel it. There's a basket weave that goes all around it. And then when they did the leaves here, they put like a leaf print around the leaf here. The handle, I'm sorry. Not the leaf, the handle. The handle looks like a leaf. But look, it's very different and unique, isn't it? And it looks like ice to me. And then here's the bottom. Now we'll give it a quick measure. It is 8 inches and it stands 3.5 inches tall. Very different. I wish I knew who made it, and it's pretty thick glass too. There's like a rope design on the bottom also. And here's the bottom. Very pretty blue. Okay, and I'll put this one to the side if you guys want to think about it. Now I have an old clock. And I'm actually going to leave the 12 up there. Even though I know that this clock is worth more than that, but it's not in that great of shape. I just thought if somebody liked this clock, I had it going here at camp actually. It does work. It works fine. And it is for this clock. Now, as you can see, like the face of it is not in that great of condition. And I think it's Bakelite. When I looked it up, it said it was Bakelite. And it does say Telecron, I think, in the back there. And it is an old plug, which works. It works fine. And then here's a plug here. Like I said, I've been using this at the camp, and I love the red, white, and black. Yeah, I believe, well, when I looked up, it said this is Bakelite, but I don't know. Okay, and that one was going to be for $12. I like the look of the numbers and stuff on here. And I'm going to give it a quick measure here just by my head. I had this hanging up actually on a wall. There's a spot right here where you can hang it up right here. And we'll give it a quick measure. Like I said, it's not in the greatest shape, but I liked it and I've been using it. Still keeps time. 7 inches by about 6.5 inches. Okay, if anybody was interested in that cool clock. Like I said, when I looked it up, it did say it was Bakelite. And I'm going to set this back down. And I'm going to move on to this piece of fetting. Now, believe me, I think I started this off at $90. And today, this is going to be my rock bottom price. It is going to be $60. Now, this one is an older fetting piece. The handle does glow, and I'm going to show you that it does glow. So for $60, it's a cranberry fetting hobnail pitcher. And look at the beautiful, I love all the hobnailing on here. So nice and chunky. And I'm going to show you the glow. Now, I believe this one was from the 50s. There is uranium. You can see the uranium just in the handle there. Okay. That's how I can date it. But nothing else on here glows. Just the clear handle. Has a nice green to it. For $60, I love the bulbous shape of the bottom of it. Then here's the bottom. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. Of course, I can see like strawberry lemonade in here. So pretty. I'm going to measure it. It stands 8 inches. And from handle to spout, it is 7 inches. And if anybody's interested in this beautiful piece of fetting, I believe this is from the 50s. It is going to be for $60. And there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely gorgeous. If you have a vintage kitchen, this would look stunning in your kitchen. Displayed on a shelf, maybe a cabinet. Okay, and I will set this to the side. And I'm going to show you guys my last item for today, guys. It is for these wall pockets, and they're going to be $24. If you guys see anything in the sale, just email me. and I will let you know if it's still available. Okay. Now these are so pretty, perfect for this time of year. You could use these any time of the year. You're going to get both of them, and I'm going to show you them. These are just so pretty. I love the pink and blue flowers on them. Let me put one down so you can see them. They are identical. Maybe those are morning glories, but there's orange and black up here on the top, and they're wall pockets, and they're made in Japan. Oops, I got it backwards. My kitty's over here laying in the sun. So you're going to get both of them for $24, and they do have the little hole there where you can hang them up. Then we'll give them a quick measure. And they're about 7 inches by 4 inches. Now put one by my head here, and the other one. Okay, if you guys want to think about them, you can always email me. And of course, if anybody's interested in those beautiful candles that are behind me, I love those candles. Yes, those candles would be perfect for any occasion. I would leave them out all day, all the time, every day. Every day. Well, guys, I'm going to pop off, and I'm going to go out maybe for a boat ride or maybe go fishing with my husband. And I know there's a lot of sales tonight, so if you guys come back and rewatch it, just email me, okay? And you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you in my next time. Bye. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Sabrina. Bye, guys.